Thanks for joining me and everyone for this Somatic Movement Day. I'm Andrew Rosenstock, and I wanted to share why I love somatic movement. And I love it because it connects me deeply to my body, my mind, offering a space to explore movement with curiosity and, most importantly, a playful spirit. It cultivates a sense of peace and awareness in my everyday life, which allows me to slow down and just truly tune into my sensations. I love how it encourages me to move with intention and ease, embracing my body's natural flow rather than imposing somewhat rigid patterns. So for me, a somatic movement is a moving meditation. It helps me to stay present and connected, not only just to my body, but to this world around me. And I practice somatic movement because it grounds and centers me, especially during times of stress or uncertainty, which I think we all have. Just overall enhancing my well-being and flexibility, both in terms of physicality and mentally. And somatic movement invites me to explore my body with mindfulness and curiosity, showing areas of tension or restriction, but without judgment, just noticing. It's about building a respectful and aware relationship with my body, allowing me to navigate life with greater ease and authenticity. Each movement becomes an opportunity for self-discovery, uncovering patterns of holding or resistance, and softening into more genuine ways of being. Practicing somatic movement feels like continuously coming home to myself. And I teach somatic movement because I'm dedicated to sharing the benefits of mindful movement, creating spaces where others can reconnect with their bodies in meaningful and nurturing ways. And teaching somatic movement is about guiding people to listen to their internal cues, helping them find comfort, ease, and joy in their movement. I believe in the transformative power of movement to affect change on physical, emotional, and spiritual levels, and I'm just passionate about helping others to tap into this potential. It's deeply rewarding to witness moments of insight and self-compassion as people connect with their bodies, and I strive to create a safe and supportive environment where every movement is a step towards deeper self-understanding and embodiment. And so with that, for today, I'm going to shortly switch to a different location and lead you through one of my favorite somatic movement cues or experientials, which can be very helpful for working with posture, working with finding a little ease in our spine, and also working with our proprioceptive cues about the space around us and how we can not just walk through it or go through it, but be in it. So join me there shortly, and I'll see you for that moving exercise. So the exercise we'll be doing today will be about how to turn our head in various ways to help the whole body act more as a single piece instead of disconjointed blocks. What I usually recommend when doing this is just to turn your head to one side, and turn your head to the other. You can do this a few times if you want. We're just going to be kind of getting data about how does it turn, what do we notice when we turn, just to give us a sense of what it is we're feeling so that we can also compare it later. What I like to say is, notice when I turn my head to my right, my nose goes to my right, and when I turn my head to my left, how my nose goes to my left. So I can think of my nose sort of as the North Star of a compass, going that way, that way. And just like every North Star, there is a South Star, South Point. So in this case, the back of the occiput is the sort of opposite plane, which is to say that if I turn my North Star facing the right, the South Star, the back of the occiput, faces the left. And so I can start to say, well, instead of thinking of turning from the front of my head, I can just use the back of my head. And I start to notice, well, I actually can turn my head further, let the back of the head now go to the other side. So my face is turned to the left, back of the head is turned to the right. And again, I have more movement as my body is working more wholly, less disjointed. And so I can kind of play with just letting the back of the head turn. And I think of it kind of like a pendulum, just swinging across. Each time I do this, I seem to get a little bit more movement into a position. Dog has decided to come in as a very somatic dog. And so this alone is very, very wonderful. I can also do is as the back of the head turns to the left, as my head is turned to the right, I could put a little more weight into that left side, and you see that my whole body also starts to get that rotation through the spine. And similar, as I come to center, my feet are balanced up. Head is to the back, face forward, and as I start to the back of the head turn to the right, front of the face to the left, back foot down, I'm getting more rotation through my whole body. And so I can kind of play with this movement, finding these whole rotation shifting. You'll see that now. In the beginning, when I first turned, I could turn about here to my left, but as I build this all in, my whole spine can start to move and unwind. And this is not just great for this exercise, but as we practice this, as we go about the day walking and moving, we are allowing our spine to be more whole, more fluid. And this is the exercise I wanted to share with all of you today out there for Soma Days. I hope it serves you well, and just keep living your best self.